This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Summertown Smackdown. Our next match here this afternoon/evening will be between the Loretto Lady Mustangs and the Lady Eagles of Eagleville. AJ Good back once again here on the X Sports Network, bringing you this afternoon's action. A quick look at each side, starting first with the Lady Mustangs. A year ago went 39-12, 11-1 within their district. Head coach is Nick Quillen. Their season ended in the Class A state championship game. For Eagleville, went 22-9 a year ago. Won their district regular season and tournament. Their head coach is Deanna Freeze. These two very familiar with each other, not so much regular season-wise, but certainly in the postseason. They've met up several times in the state tournament in Murfreesboro and expected to do the same once again this year. Starting lineup, starting first with the Lady Mustangs wearing their black tops, will be Alyssa Green, Allie Weathers, Emily Cozart, Becca Heineman, Ella Potts, and Aubrey Izell. For Eagleville, we'll have Isabella Sawyer, Addie Dodd, Audrey Tribble, Adler Buchanan, Ashlyn Roberts, and Mia Thomas. So that will be your starting lineup for the Eagles. They're in their maroon tops. And Sawyer will start things off as Eagleville will get things going. Right-hander over. That one's dug out by Potts. Heineman sets up Weathers. Dug out by Sawyer. Tribble keeps it in play. Dodd over the line. A little too wide, and that will be a 1-0 Loretto lead. After this match will be Lawrence County and Summertown coming up at 4 o'clock. And Kate Cheatham in for Emily Cozart as Zell will go back and serve it up. Right-hander over the net. Dug out by Dodd. Tribble saves it out of the net. Buchanan over and falls in. Eagleville gets the better of that exchange to tie the game up at 1. Mia Thomas to serve it up. That one's over the net. Dug out by Potts. Heineman now to Cheatham. That one is down and in. Off the deflection. Lady Mustangs lead at 2-1. Now Sophie Weathers going to come in on the action. Didn't see any yesterday, but gets some action here tonight. Comes in for Potts. Allie Weathers will serve it up. That's over the net. Dug out by Thomas. Tribble. Sets up Dodd. Dug out by Weathers. Heineman. Back to Izell. Gets it over. Thomas digs that one out. It's at the net. Cheatham. Heineman. Now to Green. That one is dug out by Anderson. Tribble. Now to Thomas. Dug out by Izell. Back over to Eagleville. Tribble. Sets up Dodd. Punches it over. Dug out by diving Heineman. Cheatham. Now to Green. Gets that one over. On the back line. Nobody there. And Green just trying to get it over, does some and more. 3-1 in the Lady Mustang lead. Weathers serves it up again over the net. And that one falls in for an ace. 4-1 Mustangs lead. Weathers serves it up, dug out by Anderson. Tribble. Sets up Mia Thomas. Diving save by Izell. Heineman now to Cheatham. Blocked. Izell. Heineman over. Dug out by Anderson. Tribble. Sets up. Good play there by Ashlyn Roberts. And Eagleville stops the Loretto run. Cora Alvarez checks in the game for the Eagles. Checking out is Adler Buchanan. Alvarez serves it up, and just a hair long. 5-2 is the Lady Mustang lead. J.C. Franklin checks in, Alyssa Green checks out, and Franklin will go back and serve it up. Jump serve from Franklin over, dug out by Alvarez. Tribble sets up Thomas, pushes it over. Dug out by Izell. Franklin going to set up Heineman, and that one is blocked down and in. Roberts and Dodd combined on the block. It's a 5-3 Loretto lead. Roberts out. Anderson will go back and serve it up. Sawyer back in for the Eagles. Anderson too strong. Misses the back line. Loretto now back up by 3. Cheatham back to serve it up. Izell out. Cozart back in for Loretto. And Cheatham's thunderous jump serve goes into the net, so it leads back down to 2 as Cheatham is out and Izell's back in. Addie Dodd to serve it up for the Eagles. Trailing by 2. That one's over the net. Dug out by Izell. Franklin sets up Sophie Weathers. That one's down. So her first attempt, she's batting 1,000 as Ella Potts will find her way back on the court, and Weathers will check out after the kill. And Potts will serve it up. Right-hander deals, and that's long. Checking in is Buchanan. Alvarez will check out for Eagleville, trailing by 2. Tribble back to serve it up. Left-hander Randy's. That one's over the net. Dug out by Heineman. Franklin sends it over. Saved by Sawyer. Franklin. Heineman. That one's over. Dug out by Tribble. Sawyer back to Tribble. Dug out by Franklin. Allie Weathers going to set up Becca Heineman. That one's dug out by Anderson. Tribble. Now to Dodd. Dug out by Izell. Franklin. Over to Cozart. And that one doesn't get over. 7-6 is the Lady Mustang lead. Tribble will go back and serve it up. Left-hander deals, and Potts diving attempt comes up short, and an ace ties the game up at 7. Tribble sends that one over the net, dug out by Potts. Back to Eagleville, and Sawyer's attempt goes just a bit wide, so Loretto retakes the lead at 8-7. Alyssa Green will come in for J.C. Franklin. Heineman set to serve it up. Left-hander deals, dug out by Anderson. Tribble setting up Sawyer. Long. 2-point Lady Mustang lead at 9-7. Heineman back to serve it up. Left-hander deals. Dug out by Anderson. Tribble setting up Thomas. Deflected the Potts. Heineman setting up Cozart. That one's down. Mustangs on a 3-0 run. Heineman to serve it up again. Left-hander deals, dug out by Anderson. Tribble. Now to Dodd, that one's down. Breaks a run, makes it 10-8. Roberts back in, Anderson out. Sawyer to serve it up. Sawyer's jump serve, dug out by Potts. Heineman sets up Weathers. Off the chest of Sawyer. Sent over by Thomas. Heineman now to Weathers, over to Alyssa Green. Block. Green tries to save it off the official and falls in. 10-9 is the Loretto lead. This one highly competitive from the start, as we expected from two state title contenders. Sawyer serve over the net, dug out by Izell. Heineman, the Green. And that one's in the second row. 11-9 is the Loretto lead. As Izell will go back and serve it up. Cozart out, Cheatham in. Sawyer is out. Anderson back in for the Eagles. Izell serve, dug out by Anderson. Tribble sets up Thomas, and that one's in. Found the perfect spot and thundered it through. 11-10, Loretto leads. Back to serve it up is Mia Thomas for Eagleville. And the right-hander deals, dug out by Izell. Heineman sets up Weathers. And Weathers sends it right back. Dribble. Anderson. Dodd. Dug out by Heineman. Mazzell setting up Green. Dug out by Thomas. Goes backwards and falls in. So Green with a pair of kills here in the first set. Extends the lead out to 2 at 12-10. Sophie Weathers back in for Ella Potts. Allie Weathers to serve it up. No relation. Right-hander deals. Dug out by Thomas. Tribble to Roberts. Dug out by Heineman. Azell over to Alyssa Green. That one's in. Her third kill. 13-10's the lead here in the first set. Weathers serves that one up. Dug out by Anderson. Tribble to Roberts. Way long. .10's the lead. Another Loretto run. Weathers to serve this one up. Gets over. Dug out by a diving Thomas. Tribble. Sets up Dodd in the net. And Eagleville here is going to call their first timeout of the set. With that, we'll take a short break here as well on the X Sports Network.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Well, the Eagleville timeout. The Eagles get back on the board after a Loretto error. 15-11 is the lead here in the first set. The Summertown Smackdown. We're at Summertown High School. Still have a full slate of action here and over at the elementary school. Heineman over to Anna Kate Cheatham. Blocked. Azell will dig that one out. Heineman now to Alyssa Green, and that one never went over the net. Lead down to 15-12. Loretto so far 2-0 here in the Smackdown. Wins over Spring Hill and Lawrence County. Eagleville 2-0 as well. Cheatham digs out the serve. Back over to Eagleville. Anderson Tribble sets up Dodd. And that one's dug out by Allie Weathers. Azell now over to Cheatham over the net. Thomas. Tribble. Roberts in. 15-13's the lead. This what could be a state tournament, maybe a state championship preview. Cora Alvarez serves it up, dug out by Cheatham. Azell now over to Sophie Weathers, gets it over the net. Dug out by Alvarez. Tribble to Mia Thomas, dug out by Allie Weathers. Heineman sends it over. Alvarez digs that out. Tribble now to Roberts. Deflected to Azell. Heineman over to Cheatham. That one's dug out by Thomas. Tribble sends that one back. Azell digs it out. Heineman over to Green. Blocked down and in. Dodd and Roberts combined to cut the Loretto lead to 1. Alvarez to serve it up again. Dug out by Cheatham. Sophie Weathers. Heineman over the net. Alvarez off the side. Can't be handled. Heineman gets the kill and gets a lead back out to 2. J.C. Franklin in. Alyssa Green out. And Franklin will serve it up for the Lady Mustangs. And their black tops here this early evening. Franklin's serve. Dug out. As Roberts' kill attempt is blocked by Cheatham, down and in, and the lead's back to 3 at 17-14. Franklin to serve it up. Right-hander deals. And Thomas can't handle that one. That's an ace. 18-14's the lead. Franklin serves it up again. Dug out by Alvarez. Tribble. And a set up Dodd. And doesn't get over the net. 4-0 run here by the Mustangs. Leading to 19-14. Franklin again over the net. Dug out by Thomas. Tribble. Sets up Thomas. Dug out by Allie Weathers. Franklin to Cheatham. Blocked. Dug out by Allie. Over by Azell. Anderson. Tribble. Now to Dodd. Deflected. Dug out by Weathers. Franklin sends that one over. Dug out by Anderson. Alvarez can't handle it, and it's in. 5-0 run makes it 20-14 as Loretto hits the back stretch. Franklin over the net. Dug out by Alvarez. Into the net. That's going to be an ace. 6-0 run makes it 21-14. Franklin over the net. Dug out by Alvarez. Tribble. Sets up Dodd. Dug out by a diving Weathers. Franklin over to Heineman. Dug out by Tribble. Anderson. Dodd gets it over. Dug out by Azell. Franklin. Now to Heineman. Blocked down and in. Deflected down. Another kill for Becca Heineman. Makes it 22-14. Franklin with the hot hand to serve it up again. That one's over the net. Dug out by Thomas. Tribble to Dodd. Sent over. Dug out by a diving Franklin. Back to Eagleville. Now Anderson finds Dodd. Can't get it over the net. Make it 23-14. Franklin again. And that one's in the net. That ends a 8-0 Loretto run. They lead by 8 as Anderson goes back to serve it up, and Sawyer checks in for Roberts for the Eagles. Anderson sends that one over the net. Dug out by Heineman. Franklin set up Cheatham. And whoo! Oh, man. Sends a rocket into the Eagleville bench. Makes it 23-16 Eagleville. And I think that the original game ball got lost in one of the tunnels of doom here at the Nest. Anderson serves this one up. Dug out by diving Weathers. Sophie. Now over to Franklin over the net. Dug out by Thomas. Saved by Tribble. Dodd over the net. Dug out by Weathers. Franklin sets up Cheatham. Dug out by Thomas. Tribble going to set up Dodd. Dug out by Azell. Franklin. Now to Sophie Weathers. Over. Dug out by Dodd. Tribble. Now to Mia Thomas. Dug out by Azell. Back over to Eagleville. Sawyer. Tribble. Back to Sawyer. Dug out by a diving Azell. Franklin. Sent back over to Dodd. She takes advantage. 23-17 is the Loretto lead. Anderson serves it up. Dug out by Azell. Franklin sets up Cheatham. Anderson diving save. Thomas now to Dodd. Blocked. And Sophie Weathers can't get that one over. Cheatham. Azell can't get that one over. So good ideas, good efforts. Fortunately, couldn't execute it. Lead down the 5, 23-18. Anderson to serve it up. That one's over the net. Dug out by Heineman. Franklin, that one's over. Dug out by Alvarez. Tribble. Setting up Dodd. And in. He rode the top part of the net and found the sideline. So they have gone on a 5-0 run here after being down by 9. Cut the lead to 4. Anderson over the net, dug out by Azell. Franklin, the Sophie Weathers block, dug out by Azell. Franklin, Heineman pushes it over, diving save by Thomas, Tribble. Back to Dodd, dug out by Franklin. Allie Weathers sets up Heineman over the net, sent back by Tribble. Weathers, Franklin to Cheatham, dug out by Dodd. Tribble now to Thomas, dug out by Cheatham. Franklin now over to Heineman and rides the net and can't fall in. So with that, Loretto, with Eagleville in the midst of a 6-0 run, calls a timeout, and we'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town when you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
Out Smackdown, Loretto burns its first time out, leading by 3, 23-20. Tribble to Sawyer, dug out by Azell off the backboard, and now Eagleville made it a 7-0 run to cut the lead to 2. That's 23-14 at one point in Loretto's favor, and that's dwindled all the way down to 2. Anderson to serve it up again. That one is over the net, dug out by Heineman. Franklin now to Allie Weathers, dug out by Thomas. Tribble sets up Sawyer, can't get it over the net. Now Loretto's a point away from taking the set. Cozart in, Azell out. Cheatham here serving with the set on the line. Right-hander deals, and long. 24-22, Azell back in. Dodd serves it up. Azell. Franklin over to Emily Cozart. That one's in, and that's a set. Loretto takes the first one, 25-22. Take a short break, then have the start of the second set when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want, from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 61 years.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at the Summertown Smackdown as we go to the second set here between Eagleville and Loretto. Lady Mustangs won in a thriller, 25-22. Starting 6 on the court so far for the Lady Mustangs: Ella Potts, Becca Heineman, Emily Cozart, Allie Weathers, Alyssa Green, and Aubrey Zell. Eagleville still in their huddle as we getting ready to kick this one off. Following this will be Lawrence County and Summertown. Face off as well. And we'll have Columbia and Spring Hill. Then Spring Hill and Collinwood. And then it will be Summertown and Collinwood to wrap up the night here at the high school. Of course, we got a whole slate of action as Loretto will head over there after this and face off with Perry County and Marshall County. I believe those are at 5:15 and 6:30. I could be wrong. I'm just going off the top of my head. Actually, Anna Kate Cheatham will be in the starting lineup, so will Azell. Got Anderson, Harper Bugg, Mia Thomas, Audrey Tribble, Addie Dodd, excuse me. Macy Anderson, the starting lineup. So Zell will serve it up for Loretto to start off. Anderson digs that one out. Tribble sets up Bug, and that's going to go in for a kill. Quick 1-0 lead for the Lady Eagles. Ashlyn Roberts back in the lineup. Anderson will check herself out. Sawyer serve it up for the Eagles. That one's over the net. Dug out by Potts. Heineman over to Cheatham. Long. 2-0 is the Eagle lead. Serve over, dug out by Cheatham. Heineman sets up Allie Weathers. Block, dug out by Azell. Heineman back over and long. It's a 3-0 Eagleville lead. Scoreboard says 2-1, should be 3-0. Sawyer, and her serve is just a hair wide. So Loretto on the board, makes it 3-1. Sophie Weathers will come in for Potts. Allie Weathers will serve it up. Sawyer out. And Anderson back in for the Eagles. Weathers serves it up. That one's dug out by Anderson. Dribble sets up Bug, dug out by Azell. Heineman, Sophie Weathers. That one's in. Second kill of the match, makes it 3-2 Eagleville. Weathers to serve this one up. Over the net, dug out by Anderson. Dribble, setting up Mia Thomas, dug out by Allie Weathers. Sophie, now back to Thomas, dug out by Heineman. Azell saves that, Cheatham over the net. Anderson, Tribble, Bug, in. Eagleville gets the better of that exchange, the lead of 4-2. Mia Thomas to serve it up. That one's over the net. Dug out by Azell. Weathers. Now to Alyssa Green. Dug out by Thomas. Falls in. I think it hit her chest and her face on that dig, and that gets a kill for Green. J.C. Franklin will come in for Green after that. We'll head back to serve it up. No suds on the Eagleville side. Franklin sends that one over the net. Dug out by Thomas. Tribble. Roberts over the net. Franklin now to Cheatham. Down. 5-3 is the Loretto lead. What do you have, Sam? Is it 4-4? 5-3 is the lead for Loretto. Franklin serves it up, but long. Now it's 5-4 Loretto. Sub coming in. Bug will check out. And checking in will be Liza McLaren in her first action. Serves that one up. Dug out by Heineman. Franklin sets up Heineman. That one's blocked back. Franklin over to Cheatham. And that one's down. (6-5). 5-5. 5-all. Game tied at 5 here. Clearing over the net. Dug out by Heineman. Franklin sets up Allie Weathers. That one's dug out by McLaren. Sophie Weathers sends it back. Dug up by Anderson. Tribble. Thomas blocked by Weathers. Sent back. Franklin sets up Cheatham. Sophie Weathers unfortunately was in the net. So it's a 6-5. Eagleville lead. McLaren to serve it up. That one's over the net. Dug out by Heineman. Franklin sets up Cheatham. Dug out by Thomas. Tribble. Back to McLaren. Dug out by Allie Weathers. Franklin sets up Sophie Weathers. Dug out. Nope. In the ground. Good effort there by Anderson. And that makes it 6-all. This makes it 6-6. Zell out, Cozart in, Cheatham to serve it up. And then is long. It makes it 7-6. Anderson here to serve it up for Eagleville, leading by 1. That one is dug out by Zell. Weathers on the Heineman over the net. Dug out by McLaren. Tribble sets up Sawyer. Dug out by diving Allie Weathers. Franklin now to Emily Cozart over the net. Dug out, sent back. Cozart digs that one out. Sophie Weathers over, but wide. Eight to 6 is the lead. Anderson to serve it up. Dug out by Weathers. Zell now to Cozart and saved by Heineman. Cozart will get it over the net. Sawyer, Tribble back to Sawyer. And Campy handled another kill. Good, 9-6. And the scoreboard says 10-5. Anderson sends it over the net, dug out by Weathers. Franklin sends that back, sent back by Sawyer. Franklin, now over to Cozart, dug out by Thomas. Dribble back to Thomas, and call Loretto in the net, going to make it 10-6. And now Nick Quillen, head coach for Loretto, is going to call a timeout with his team trailing. We'll take that break with him here on the X Sports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best. Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
Now Smackdown. Emily Cozart's kill attempt rolls wide. Makes it scoreboard in house says 12-5. We have 11-6. Anyway, you look at it, Eagleville is leading. Anderson serves that one up, dug out by Weathers. Franklin sends that one back over, dug out by Anderson. Tribble to Sawyer, deflected to Azell. Franklin now to Cozart. That one's long again. 12-6 or 13-5. Eagleville in a heck of a run here. Anderson serves it up, dug out by Allie Weathers. Franklin and Cozart over the net. Dug out by McLaren. Dribble over to Dodd, dug out by Weathers. Franklin, now to Heineman. Dug out by Anderson. Dribble to Thomas. Blocked by Sophie Weathers. Dribble, now to Dodd. Dug out by Azell. Heineman somehow got that over. Dribble, sends that one back. Dug out by Franklin, sends it back to Eagleville. Thomas, dribble, Dodd again, and not over the net. 12-7 or 13-6. Potts will come in for Sophie Weathers. Potts will go back and serve it up. That one's over the net. Dug out by Dodd. Dribble over to Sawyer. Dug out by Franklin. Allie Weathers, Potts with some miscommunication, falls in. 13-7 or 14-6. Dodd here to serve it up. Right-hander deals, dug out by Heineman. Franklin, now back to Heineman. Dug out by Anderson. Sent over by Tribble. Franklin, now to Allie Weathers. Dug out by McLaren. Tribble sets up Sawyer and can't get it over the net. 13-8 or 14-7. Alyssa Green in for J.C. Franklin. Heineman, the lefty, to serve it up. That one's over the net. Dug out by Anderson. Tribble. Over to Thomas. Dug out by Azell. Heineman to Allie Weathers. And Eagleville is in the net. 14-8 or 13-9. Who knows at this point? Been no ejections to the bench, even though our score is different than what the score says on the scoreboard. Heineman to serve it up again. That one's over the net. Dug out by Anderson. Tribble. Over to Mia Thomas. And they're in the net again on back-to-back possessions. 14-9 or 13-10. Heineman over the net again. Dug out by diving Anderson. Tribble. Over to Sawyer. Blocked by Allie Weathers. Tribble. Now to Thomas. Dug out by Azell. Heineman to Green. And it's down. 13-11 or 14-10. Now timeout will be called here by Eagleville with Loretto on a run. We will take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Don't be left with stumps, overgrown trees, and cluttered land. Make the call today to Bayworth Trimming, licensed, bonded, and insured. Proudly serving the region with years of know-how. Call today 931-300-3554 or visit bayworthtrimming.com.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
The timeout goes wide. There's Tribble serving this one up. Heineman now over to Cozart. Tribble sets up Sawyer, blocked. Tribble, Anderson, now to Thomas. That one's in. 16-10 or 15-11. Scoreboard here says 16-10. We've got 15-11. Have to serve it up here is Audrey Tribble. That one dug out by Potts, saved by Heineman. Azell doesn't get it over. 17-10 on the in-house scoreboard, 16-11 on ours. Sent over by Tribble. Heineman sets up Alyssa Green on the back line. Pinpoint accuracy. 17-11 or 16-12. Anna Kay Cheatham comes in for Emily Cozart. And Zell will go back and serve it up. Zell's serve. Dug out by Thomas. Tribble. Sets up Sawyer long. Zell here to serve it up. Again, dug out by Thomas. Tribble, back to Thomas. Dug out by Cheatham. Heineman sets up Cheatham. And that one's down. Loretto trying to go on another run to make this one close. Trailing by either 4 or 3. And serve dug out. Thomas's kill attempt gets over, and Zell somehow saved it. Heineman will get it over the net. Dug out by Dodd. That one gets down. (17-14) or either 16-15. Zell to serve it up. That one's over the net. Dug out by Anderson. Sent over by Thomas, just out of reach. Roberts back in, Anderson out. Sawyer serves that one up off of Cheatham and will fall in for an ace. Lead out to 5. We'll just go off the in-house scoreboard because that's what the teams are going off of. Sawyer serves it up. Potts. Heineman. Cheatham. Dug out by Dodd. Tribble. Thomas blocked. Saved out by Sawyer. Tribble back over. Potts. Heineman to Green. Blocked. Dug out by Heineman. Weathers. Cheatham over the net. Dodd. Tribble. Over to Bug. Dug out by Azell. Heineman now to Cheatham and in the net. Eagleville now on the back stretch of 2014. Sawyer served that one up, dug out by Potts. Heineman, Cheatham, blocked down and in by Roberts. 21-14. Sawyer serves it up again. Potts struggles with it, falls in for an ace. Eagleville now 3 points away. Sawyer in the net. 22-15 is now the Eagleville lead. Sophie Weathers in, Ella Potts out. Sawyer out. Anderson back in for the Eagles. So Allie Weathers to serve it up. That one is dug out by Thomas. Tribble to Roberts. And blocked down and in. Sophie Weathers again, lead cut to 6. Allie Weathers here to serve it up. That one's over the net. Dug out by Anderson. Tribble. Now to Thomas. Dug out by Azell. Heineman. Now to Green. And that one hit high in the air. Saved by Anderson. And the next attempt off the corner of the rim. Lead down to 5 at 22-17. Weathers serves it up. That one is dug out by Thomas. Tribble now going to set up Thomas. Dug out by Weathers. Heineman sets up Green. Long. Thomas over the net, dug out by Cheatham. Heineman to Sophie Weathers, falls in. 23-18. Green out, J.C. Franklin in. Franklin to serve it up here for the Lady Mustangs. And the right-hander deals. And in, an ace. (23-19). Loretto not going to go away quietly. Franklin serves this one up, dug out by Thomas. Tribble, setting up Thomas, dug out by Azell. Heineman, now to Sophie Weathers, dug out by Anderson. Tribble, setting up Roberts and down. Lady Eagles now a point away from taking the set. Bug will check out. McLaren, some fancy dribble back there, will go back and serve it up. Right-hander in the net. Another now to 20. Cheatham will serve it up. Cozart in. Zell out. Cheatham serve to Anderson. Dribble to Roberts. Dug out by Sophie Weathers. Franklin. Heineman. Dug out by McLaren. Tribble, Roberts, dug out by Allie Weathers. Franklin to Heineman. And gets a friendly bounce off the net and in. Cheatham to serve it up again. Dug out by McLaren. Tribble, and that one's down. So the Lady Eagles take the second set, 25-21. The third and decisive set will be coming up here in a couple minutes on the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
This is the X Sports Network.
The Summertown Smackdown, a theme we got going. 2 good teams going to a third and decisive set. Same thing here between Loretto and Eagleville, 2 state title contenders in Class A. Loretto's starting 6, Cheatham, Potts, Azell, Cozart, Weathers, and Green. Actually, I think it will be Azell, Potts, Heineman, Green, Weathers, and Cozart. Eagleville still in their huddle. We're under the 10-minute mark here, so it's the first of 15 win by 2, which is just getting to 25 for both sides has been difficult. Loretto took the first set 25-22. Eagleville the second 25-21. So, as expected, this one's going to go down the wire. And after that, have 2 in-county rivals in Summertown and Lawrence County. So we'll have Thomas, Bug, Roberts, Tribble, Dodd, and Sawyer. The starting 6 for the Eagles. Eagleville in the maroon tops, Loretto the black tops. Sawyer to serve it up for Eagleville. Dug out by Potts. Mazel sets up Cozart. Gets it over and down. Good start for the Lady Mustangs. They lead at 1-0. Mazel will serve this one up. That one is dug out by Anderson. Dribble. And they're going to call Loretto in the net to tie the game up at 1. Have to serve it up as Mia Thomas. The jump serve. Dug out by Potts. Heineman sets up Allie Weathers. And that one's in. Deflected at the net. And sunk right down to the hardwood. Sophie Weathers will now come in for Ella Potts. Allie Weathers will serve it up. Allie serve over the net, dug out by Thomas. Tribble, setting up Dodd. Dug out by Azell, but down the ground. A little miscommunication between Azell and Weathers, and we're tied up at 2. McLaren in. Bug out. Clarence serve over the net, dug out by Cheatham. Green can't save that one from the wall. And an ace makes it 3-2 Eagleville. Jump serve from McLaren, dug out by Azell. Heineman. Green will get it over the net. Anderson. Tribble. Roberts, that one's down. It's a 4-2 Eagle lead. McLaren to serve it up again. Dug out by Weathers. Heineman, Green, that one's down. 4-3 is the lead. Green will now check out. J.C. Franklin will come in and she'll serve it up. Franklin serve, dug out by McLaren. Tribble. Sets up Dodd, punches it over, dug out by Azell. Franklin sets up Sophie Weathers, dug out by McLaren and Anderson. Miscommunication with Tribble, falls in, and tied up at 4. Franklin over the net, dug out by Thomas. Tribble sets up Roberts, blocked. And falls in for an Eagleville point to make it 5-4. Anderson will serve it up for Eagleville, dug out by Heineman, back to Eagleville. And Sawyer didn't exactly do what she wanted, but got the result to make it 6-4. Anderson to serve it up again for the Eagles. And that one's over the net, dug out by Allie Weathers. Franklin set, and a carry called against Franklin will make it 7-4. Carry, double hit, all the same thing. Anderson here to serve it up again over the net, dug out by Allie Weathers. Franklin sets up Cheatham long. Now Nick Quillen will call a timeout here with his team trailing by 4 in the third and final frame. And we'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
Rent Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Becca Heineman got a kill to make it 8-5. Loretto trying to close the gap again. Cozart's kill will go long and make it 9-6. 9-5, excuse me. Dodd serving it up here for the Eagles. Cheatham is out. Zell back in. Dodd serve, dug out by Zell. Franklin sets up Sophie Weathers. Dug out by McLaren. Tribble setting up Thomas off of Franklin's head and down. Makes it 10-5. Dodd serve, dug out by Cozart. Allie Weathers. Now Sophie Weathers over the net. Anderson. Tribble. Sawyer. Dug out by Allie Weathers off the backboard. Make it 11-5. Dodd over the net. Weathers. Heineman over and long. 12-5 is the Eagleville lead. Dug out by Weathers and goes into the Loretto bench. 13-5. Eagleville in a heck of a run here. Dodd dug out by Cozart. Franklin. Now to Sophie Weathers. That one's in. Big shot there from Sophie Weathers. Now Ella Potts will check back in. Potts serves this one up. Dug out by Anderson. Tribble. Sawyer. Just out of the reach of Aubrey Zell. Eagleville's a point away. Bug in, McLaren out. And it'll be Audrey Tribble to serve it up for the Lady Eagles. Left-hander over the net, dug out by Potts into the net, and that will do it. Eagleville takes the third set in convincing fashion, 15-6, and the match 2-1 over Loretto right in the final minute. Coming up in about 15-20, we have two in-county rivals in Lawrence County and Summertown. They'll meet up in the 4 o'clock matchup here from the Summertown Smackdown. So we'll see you guys in a few minutes.
This is the X Sports Network.